welcome to Young African Trep TV series. I remain Modella. As always, we are here to inform, inspire, educate, connect, and promote the large community of entrepreneurs in different sectors. And today I have another entrepreneur making a difference in the fashion sector. His name is Folami Abiodun Kazeem. He is the CEO and, of course, founder of TrepAfrica. When we go ahead, we'll understand where the TrepAfrica came, because his name is Abiodun Kazeem and, Folami. Okay, so I'm so excited to have him here on today's show. It's good to have you. You look awesome. You look fabulous. You look beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome to today's show. How do you feel to be on today's show?
I feel good.
Okay, before we go into your startup story, before we begin, talking about how began for you, the TLR, I really need to know, what does it mean? What's the full meaning? I believe it's an acronym, yeah?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Okay, so what does
but the full meaning of TLR, it is Taylor Laurent. Like Taylor Laurent. That's the full meaning of Taylor Laurent. It has this African, it's an African name, but because people can actually pronounce that Taylor Laurent, like Taylor Laurent. That's why we brought out those letters that were like Taylor, like TLR. Do you understand? Wow. That's the reason why.
Wow.
But it's a very good name. Taylor Laurent. Like Taylor. It's a Yoruba name.
Are you kidding?
It's just like Taylor made it. Like Taylor made it.
To the end of the show, I'm calling him
Taylor Laurent.
Not Taylor.
Not TLR.
I love that. Well then, so how did it all begin for you?
It all started back then in school. Getting clothes from my friends, then taking to my tailor. You understand? Like that. And after I collaborated with my tailor, we started doing it together. As I started, and bringing the old fashion sense, bringing the old thing together, like, oh, this is like bringing Western fashion to African fashion, like combining it together.
Like Afrocentric.
Yeah, Afrocentric, like wearing like a shirt on an African print trousers, like Ankara trousers. Yeah. That's the way.
I love that. It's really Afrocentric. Yeah. Wow, awesome.
That's how it is.
Okay, now I need to ask you. I know you are like, by their looks you shall know them. Tell me, how was fashion to you then when you started? Was it really what you envisaged it was going to be now? I don't know if you understand me.
At the beginning, I was actually doing it for fun, yeah. At the beginning, in the sense that I was just like, when there's no lectures or something, I just go and sit down with him. Then he's making clothes and I see it and everything. But I got to understand that like it's more to this. You can actually make money. You can make a living out of this, which actually interests. It has a lot of stress because I see the way he's always stressing, shouting on his workers and all of trying to put everything together, so just to satisfy this customer. So I was like, man, I don't even want the dirty aspects of the business. I just want the money to keep coming. So I was doing it for fun back then. But the next time, like, I could actually do this thing.
I love that.
Then I started, and I invested more in him. You understand, like bringing him. Then we actually went back then to get boys from Cotonou. Then we were working for him. He housed them like that. So we started making clothes together. So it was easy for me.
I love it. That's beautiful. Now let's talk about you, because you said from school, and I went through your profile. Sorry. I went through your profile and it says that from LASU, Lagos State University, you studied
banking and finance.
Exactly, you have a BS. So why fashion? I understand you said you were like amongst your friends and all that, you were like the fashion person and all that. But why fashion? Why did you go into fashion?
Maybe because I started early. Like back then in school, like 100 level, I was doing something and I was getting money from it. Do you understand? And banking or finance was a different thing entirely on its own. It's just I enjoyed banking and finance. And the reason why I actually chose banking and finance back then was because of the way they actually dress in the office. Like the banking sector, like they wear shirts and they look all suited up, all fitted and all of that. That was the reason why I was actually studying banking and finance then. Because if you have asked me my dream job was for me to be a pilot. But because I didn't not dress well, but because I didn't pass the cut mark to go to science class. So that's why I actually went to what is it? The social science, the commercial class. So
I get you.
That was the reason why. And so fashion came in pretty early. I didn't understand banking till like, let's say 200, 300 level. And I was already making something from fashion. And I loved fashion because I was brought up in like a fashion home. My sisters were like, growing up back then, they were like, I look at them like fashion icon because they dress a lot and they do, even when they go shopping for us, they do all of that, which I really liked so much. But because I was not making money from fashion at an early stage, and it's something I actually love doing, and it's something that I see myself in a bigger picture with it. So that was why I just said like, okay, I'll go into fashion. Though I actually worked in a bank when I finished university.
You worked there for like some time.
For some time, like a year or something.
I guess you were looking out for the clothes there. You were looking at the blankets and all that.
No, but funny enough, when I was working in the bank, it was like I was actually saving up some money to do something big for myself. Then at the same time, I got really stressed, like I was losing the fashion while I was putting more in the bank. So I just had to leave.
I understand. I think I understand a little bit of it. I studied accounting too, but I had flair for talking. I had flair for standing in front of a camera and like pointing out my thoughts and all that. So I think I get a little bit of what you mean and all that. Okay, so why did you? I mean, you have experiences related to fashion and all that. Why did you decide to stick to the male fashion alone? Because I understand TLR solely deals on male clothing. So
yes, of
why?
course. Yes, male. One thing is that I won't lie to you. I'll tell you about female fashion. Very interesting, very nice. But to me, I actually feel like it has a lot of wahala in it, and I actually find some female people. To me, sorry if this is going to offend some people like
You
that.
should start with me first.
I should start with you. Okay, okay. Imagine a woman calling me that I should come to her house, come and take a measurement and all of that. Do you understand? Do you know, you go into the house, it depends. Some of them, they have good intentions. Some of them is just a clue, come and take the measurement or something, or come and deliver in my house or something. Do you understand? One, you can actually get there and she's sending another message to you, which I'm very sure you understand. Or two, you can actually get there, you do one fitting the first time, you do another fitting the second time. You know how women is, you take a normal proper measurement right now, like the bust is 45, the lower bust is 40, then the tummy is 38. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And the next time when she's coming again, the bust has grown bigger, the tummy has gone. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You keep doing fitting, and you know they always want their clothes very, very fitted. Do you understand?
Tiresome, I understand.
Can be tiresome, so I don't really want to go there at all. Even to my wife, I actually give her money to go make outside. And it's not
But you have a knowledge of making female clothes.
I can sew female clothes perfectly well. But I don't. Even if I'm going to do female clothes, I'm actually discussing with my managers. It's just going to be suits, strictly female suits, and pant trousers. That's all. No skirts, then shirts.
Nice.
That's what I just like to do, like a normal suit. That's what I just about. But every that dress, all those things, I wouldn't do that.
Interesting. Very interesting. Now I need to ask you before we go on a quick break. You sew male, female. Did you sew your wife's wedding gown? Yes or no?
No, I did not.
No. So did you sew your suit? Your wedding suit? Because
Yes,
I understand
you're
married. You
of
did?
Course. Yes,
Ooh,
I did.
beautiful.
Of course, I made my wedding suit.
I guess we should show a picture of his wedding suit after the short break. We'll be back for more questions. Don't touch the dial. Welcome back. This is still Youngafricantrep TV series, and I'm still with the dynamic, let's call you dynamic, the goal-oriented fashion mogul, the founder at Taylor Laurent Couture. Me, I'm going to pronounce it, not Taylor Laurent.
Yeah, you can call it Taylor Laurent.
Taylor Laurent. I like that. Well, it both sounds nice and awesome. Okay, now let's talk about your target market, your kind of audience you really sew for. I understand they are the guys and all that, but you should have some target market and all that.
Actually, in TLR Couture, we have for the dignitaries, we have for the celebrities, and we have for the masses. We actually want to make clothes for everybody. We want everybody to be able to afford our products, our services, in the sense that there are different classes, there are different prices, and all of that. So we don't have like a specific target, like, oh, if you don't have so amount, you can afford TLR. No. You come to TLR, even if with the little amount you have, we'll show you what you can actually afford with that same amount you have. TLR is for everybody. The dignitaries, the celebrities, the masses, the bankers, everybody. It's for everybody.
Nice.
We just create room for everybody, so you can have that taste of our products. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You can have what it is. You can have that feel for you to wear TLR Couture, which is very, Very nice.
Beautiful. Oh, awesome, beautiful. So now let's talk about your future expectations, because what you expect for your company. It says why you expect to keep growing, being a successful entrepreneur, and also like a founder, a business founder. So let's talk about your expectations.
It's not like I expect. I work towards it to be bigger than this. You understand? To have like my own company, like a bigger company where I can have people, we can train people, we can have outside the country. People can come from apprentices can come from outside the country, neighboring countries and all of that. But I just put a lot of hard work, because a lot of people actually, they expect to be this, they expect to be that, they drink big, but they don't work towards it. They don't work towards the direction. Do you understand? So instead of me expecting, actually work towards that expectation so I can actually achieve it. Because I know Trela is actually going places, a whole lot of places. If you had seen us like 5 years ago and now, you won't be able to compare. It's different.
Nice.
It's different.
I like that. Now let's talk about what's so great about your company. I believe that's where we talk about. I think it's just simple, your company's culture. What's so great about your company? What makes you unique? Your practices, what product and services makes you stand out and all that. So let's talk about it.
To me, I actually think I won't say what I actually think. I will say what customers actually tell me. What I actually think our product is very great is, one, the fittings of our clothes, the materials, the detailing, the attention we pay to details in our clothes, the feedbacks we get from customers is what actually makes us really special and keeps us going, like makes us want to work more and give them more and more. And you know, when it comes to customers like that, they want something. When it come January, they want something different. When it come in February, they want another thing different.
Yeah.
When it come in March, so we actually give them something different all the time. We have new stuffs coming in. We have new things coming in, new design. We do a lot of photo shoots in magazines. That's how we advertise our stuff. And when we have new stuff like that, we send to our clients. Not everybody though, but some, because we have some clients that actually, they get to sew clothes from us. They get to make attires, kaftans from us from every month. So when we have new products, we send to them. And most of our clients are like referrals.
No, I think we'll come to that. We'll come to that. So there should be something so unique. I think you need to really appreciate for that on that, your company's culture.
Our company's culture is just, like I tell you, let me start from here. Why TLR is TLR today is, we don't keep customers. We don't invest in customers. We invest in relationship. Do you understand? Let me give you an example. Like, if you treat a customer like a customer, like, oh, he's a customer, he only came to make clothes, he goes. There's a probability that he might not come again. Because somebody else might actually, we have a lot of tailors. So we have a lot of designers outside. Someone might actually hijack him from me or something. They can see something way better than that. But when you treat a customer like your own family, trust me, you come back. In the sense that when he goes, you can actually call him to check up on him, like, sir, we've not actually heard from you, no problem. At times on their birthday, we send them messages. If you see we have a point in TLR, when you hit that point, we can actually send you like a cake or something from us. Do you understand? So we have this, I think our culture is a customer relationship. The relationship we have with our clients makes us so really special. We treat them really nice. That is the reason why they keep coming, and we keep giving them what they want. That's the reason why. I think that's just our culture.
Beautiful, well detailed. I like that. Now let's talk about, because I understand you have over 10 years experience in fashion.
Yes, of course, yes.
Beautiful. That's a decade.
Yeah, that's a decade.
Nice.
That's a decade, and it's not easy.
Not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Okay, now, and you have a very lovely mannerisms, I must say. This way you stock this fabrics is beautiful, it's amazing.
See.
But I need to know your big blow. Let's talk about your big first blow, your first customer, how it was for you, that thing that really made you tap on your shoulder like, oh, Folami, I think fashion business was much more a better decision for me. So let's talk about it.
My big blow has always been my best friend, Tayo.
Okay.
I actually mentioned his name.
Thank you, Tayo. Okay.
My best friend is my brother. Believes so much in me. And he's always encouraging me, like, Abiodun, keep doing it. And he's always supportive. He's always helping me. Even when I don't have, I ask. And I have another person again, I'll mention them. It stays in my godo. This actually, what happened that day, we actually went to see a movie, me and my friend, Tayo. Then we got to, then he said he wanted to see his friend. He's actually Tayo's friend. And went to see him in his house. And he saw what I was doing, like, ha? Say, Alpha, what's the name and everything? I say, Abiodun. Say, guy, I like this, your native. Say, sell for me. And I was like, no, I cannot sell for you. That doesn't, I'll make another one. He said, sell this one for me. I won't wear this one.
Were you using the same size?
Yeah, we're using the same size then. They were like, selling. I'm like, no, I can't. Because then I was very small then. We had the same stature. But I'm bigger than him. So Sarah, like, no, I can't. So like, you know what, I'll make for him. And the next thing was like, I told him like, I can make for you. He was like, okay, go ahead and make for him. I took his, because my tape is always with me. So I took his money and I said, make 5 for me for his startup. And I did. I made 5 for me. Within a week, I brought the clothes to him. They had little adjustments. Then I did the adjustments. And the top was actually fitted, but the trousers just had like little adjustments. And I did for him. I was like, damn. And the next he said I should make 10 for him, 10 for his brother, 10 for his other brother. Oh my God. Like that. 30. And he paid.
One brought 5 brought 30.
30. And I paid once. He paid once. And when he paid once, I was like, are you shitting me right now? I won't mention his name.
It's okay.
Till tomorrow, he's still my client. I respect him so much because right now we are so connected. I'm like his family. He's my big brother. He's my friend. He's my very close friend. I'm like their last born. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now I make clothes for him, his brothers, his
friends,
his friends. Everybody makes clothes for their company, even for their workers. Wow. Yeah, they have over 80-something workers, and they do something in their company. Like I don't want to call it. I think like a profit when they reach their profits. Margin or something, yeah. So they make clothes for all their workers. As it has been like that. See, tomorrow I still make clothes for them.
Wow, that's a beauty. I should say, I should give you a 5. Do you take a 5?
Yeah, of course I take a 5.
That's a plus. Well done. And thank you to a non-person. Thank you, Tayo.
Yeah, thank you, Tayo.
Thank you so much. Now, okay, now let's talk about some challenges. You don't tell me you don't have any challenges. Everything was just smooth like.
No, we had a lot of challenges.
So let's talk about some challenges, but I think we should talk about it after the short break. Don't go away, we'll be back. Welcome back. This is still Youngafricantrep TV series, and if you're just joining us, well, you've not missed a lot. I am with the founder and CEO, Taylor Laurent Couture. It's so amazing. We've had so many things, and the last word we said for went to the break gave me goosebumps. I mean, it's big face. Yeah, that's grace, you know. Welcome back. So how are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the show.
Yes, of course I'm enjoying the show. Yes, of course I am.
Let's talk about your challenges now. I know you must have encountered quite a few.
Yes, of course.
Talk about it.
Yeah, to me, it's just getting suitable tailors that actually give you excellent work. It's very hard to get a suitable tailor actually give you an excellent work. And another challenge is that we don't have all the equipment we really need in fashion. I'll say in Nigeria in general. There's some things we can actually do with machines, but because we don't have the machines here, and even if you're opportune to get it, it costs millions to actually get it. Do you understand? To give you like that perfect result you actually want. Yeah. Do you understand? That detail, that perfect thing you actually want. So those are the challenges we really face. And again, other challenge we face is getting customers. But because of social media right now, it makes everything very easy for us. So what we just do is we get to produce new designs all the time. We get models to wear them. Then we put them on Instagram, social medias, magazines, on different platforms, and advertise. That's what we do. But the major issue is getting a suitable tailor and the customers, because after getting a suitable tailor to actually give you what you actually want, who are you selling it to? How do you convince people to actually buy these things? That's what I'm trying to say. That's it. Lovely.
So how did you learn from these challenges? And I mean, it must make you become stronger now. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Makes you stronger. Yeah. So, to me, what I actually do is When I get a suitable tailor, I get another one that is not as good as the first one. Then I train him to be as good as the first. I actually multiply them by training them. It might actually be a long-term goal, but I don't mind. I'll be patient.
I love that. So I need to really ask you, okay, this question actually was from online because a lot of people know, a lot of our community of entrepreneurs know we're bringing you into the show. So one person asked, please ask Folami, if you were to start over, what would be the most important tool, resource, app, or strategy that you would have to have?
If I were to start up again, I think sourcing for our fabrics, if it's easier, like instead of we actually traveling all the way to China, to Turkey, to Dubai to get them. Do you understand? I actually think like if they are actually available at our, should I put this doorstep or at the tip of our fingers? Yeah. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, which makes it more easy because what actually inflates the prices of clothes most times is importing them to Nigeria. Then when you actually even get to Nigeria again, to clear them again is another problem. So I actually think if that is actually made easy for us, trust me, it's added a lot more to the business in the sense that the prices actually have to go up. It has to be very what? Okay, why a lot of people can actually afford those outfits.
And I think it will even speed up.
It will speed up more
productivity.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because when you're running out of stock, man, you're thinking of how to what? To stock again. Do you understand?
I think that pretty much answers you. Yes, I think that's pretty much answers it. That's very nice. Now, before we go on today's show, because I really had a sore time today on the show. Before we go, we need you to advise some entrepreneurs that are looking forward. I want to be like Folami. I want to be like him. I love his dressing. You know, people really who have been there. Some advice for them, please.
I know. To me, just let your dream keep you awake. Work towards your dream. Be inspired by whatever you actually do, no matter what it is. When you fall down, stand up again. When you fall down, stand up again. Then work hard and be prayerful, because with everything is prayer.
It's prayer.
Because me right now is a grace. Somebody else there sees the grace and hard work. That's it. Just don't pray one day and say, "Oh, don't worry, God will do this." No, you have to actually work towards it. You have to work towards your goals so you can actually achieve them. It might not come easy, but trust me, it will come someday. As far as you're working towards it, that breakthrough will come one day. I didn't believe mine was going to come, and it came, and I appreciate it. So whatever it is you hold on to it at a particular time. Some mute, and I need to advise you on this thing. You actually want to be a tailor, a fashion designer, and there's another door opened for you, and you can actually see that this door is open for you. But because this is tailor you love to do, my dear, my advice is, you see that tailoring, you keep it, you go for that thing, because that thing actually puts food on your table at that particular time. That thing will sustain you for that particular time, and it might even sustain you forever. It might be that part.
So that might be your
that might be your limelight. So some people don't actually see them and be like, "Oh no, I want to be a pilot. I want to be in Kokinika." And you're working towards it. You're doing it. You're going for the training. You're doing it. Whereas there's another door open for you. You can actually see that yes, this thing is actually going to make me a whole lot of money. But because no, you don't want to do it. You actually want to do what you love doing. No, I think you should go for that. Whatever comes to you at that particular time, my sister, hold on to it, grab it, make use of it at that particular time. If it leaves, it leaves. If it stays with you,
own it.
Own it.
Beautiful. I really like that. If you notice my expression, when he was doing like that, I was following him, and I was like that. No, I really love that. That was really educating. Own it. If it's for you, own it. I think that's live for it. Oh, thank you so much, Folami, for coming on today's show.
Thank you very much.
Engaging, yet educating. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really had a swell time. Guys, I hope you too had a swell time on today's show. Like he said, if that is your dream, if it's your passion, why not just live for it? One day you get your break light, one day you get your limelight. I believe that's what you
Yes, of course you will.
It was really engaging. Thank you so much, guys, for staying on today's show, Youngafricantrep TV series. Oh, wonderful, yeah? Until I see you next time, but before then, Keep subscribing on our YouTube channel at TrepAfrica. Keep following us on TrepAfrica on our IG, and keep following us on Facebook. Thank you so much one more time for staying tuned. I remain Modella. Until I see you next time, remain young and imaginative.
Bye now.
TrepAfrica. Imagine more.